Welcome everyone to another episode of Slasher Scotty. I am your host Scotty McCoy, and I have an alumni from A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. She is a final girl in both of them. That is a rare rarity. I have Lisa Wilcox, and she played Alice Johnson. Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you, Scotty.
No problem. I'm so glad to have you on. I am a big Alice Johnson fan and a big Lisa Wilcox fan.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. So the first question I have is not related to A Nightmare on Elm Street, but how did you get your start into acting?
It was a complete accident. It really, really was. My family had moved to California for my dad's job, and so I finished high school in Irvine, and a friend asked me, someone I had met had an audition down at a theater in Newport Beach, Buddy Ebsen's Theater, and said, "Oh, you want to come along?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure." So I went, and I literally was just sitting in the audience watching the auditions happen at this for this equity waiver play, and the producer comes up to me and is tapping my shoulder, and she's saying, "You're auditioning, right?" I'm like, "Oh, no. I'm just here with my friend." Anyway, she was very persistent, and ultimately I did audition, and I got the lead role in a Lanford Wilson play called The Hot L Baltimore. So
Awesome.
that is, and then I started doing plays and, just theater, tons of plays one after the other. Finished high school, went to UCLA. And there you
Awesome.
go.
That's what was the best part about filming them both, and what was the worst?
Say that again?
What was the best part about filming both of the A Nightmare on Elm Streets, and what was the worst?
Well, I think I touched on kind of the best. I mean, the best too is honestly the cast of the cast of Nightmare 5 ended up kind of being all spread out except for Kelly Jo Minter.
Right.
But the cast of Nightmare 4, we have all stayed great friends through all these years. So that is the best part.
Awesome.
Okay, honestly. The worst part would have to be getting my hair, a rinse put on my hair every morning for the red. I have virgin blonde hair, and we did a test shoot, and they're like, "Hey, Lisa, would you dye your hair, red or brown, whatever?" And I said, "I don't know if I want to dye it, but you can rinse it." I may as well have dyed it because after 10 weeks of having that stuff put on blonde hair, think
Right.
of throwing red paint on a white wall. Okay, it stained my hair. But it's fine, it's all worth it. But the worst part, honestly, was getting that rinse put on because it's very wet, and then
Right.
would have two blow dryers to dry my hair, and then the director is calling, a rehearsal, and I'm like
Right.
this drowned rat. So that was the worst part of it, was that technical part of getting my hair dyed.
Right. What was it like working with Robert England?
Oh, he's great. He's just wonderful. Very giving actor.
Awesome.
Um, just down to earth. He's just terrific.
Awesome. I heard a lot of good things about him from fans, from people that I did interview for A Nightmare on Elm Street, and nobody had nothing bad or negative to say about him.
No, there's nothing. No, he's to us. He's Uncle Robert.
Awesome. So here is right a funny story before I go into the last question. I remember the first time I was watching A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, and it's that loop scene where you're in that dream sequence and you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm watching it on my DVD, and I'm wondering, and so that scene happens, and it happens again. I'm like, I wonder if my DVD skipped. And then
Yeah.
it happened again, and I'm like, okay, something's going on here, right? So then it keeps going on. I'm like, what's going on? It's like my DVD possessed or something. And then next thing you know, they say some new dialogue. I'm like, oh, that was actually part of the movie.
Yeah, that is honestly, Robert England has said at many panels that is his favorite scene, and it is by far his favorite scene
No,
in the
that's
whole
awesome.
franchise.
I reached out to interview him, but he's like so busy, so heavily busy. I mean, it'd probably be better reaching out to him now with everything going on. But I mean, he's just doing convention after convention after convention, and he's just so heavily busy that he declined me because of that reason. But I always wanted to tell him that story because I knew he would get a kick out of that.
Yeah, well, he'd be right in cahoots with you. That's his favorite scene. So, yeah.
Awesome. So the last question I got for you is, do you have any projects in the works or anything else you would like to promote to our listeners?
Yes, I have a movie called Bloody Man, and Tuesday Night is actually in it as well.
Awesome.
We don't have any scenes together, but we are in the same movie. And then I have a film called Mystery Spot that I filmed in Hempstead, Texas last fall, that I'm very excited about. Very, just a great story, a great role. That's coming up. And then I'm actually doing a virtual convention for Wizard World. Yes, a virtual convention.
Nice.
They've already done one for Supernatural. They did one with the cast of Once Upon a Time.
Nice.
And they're doing, I think it's going to be about 9 of us in Nightmare on Elm Street. They just moved the date now to April 23rd, so yeah, keep your eyes posted for that.
Nice, that's so awesome. I interviewed Ira Hayden from Nightmare 3, was it last week? And I remember him mentioning the Wizard World convention. I believe he was going to be there, if I'm not mistaken. So I knew it sounded familiar, but that would be great. So it's good to know that you're also going to be there, so we know that Ira Hayden fans can tune in to see him, and now we know that Lisa Wilcox fans can go and tune in to see her.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Awesome.
It works quite. I've watched the Supernatural one just to kind of get my brain wrapped around
Right,
what.
right.
But it ran very smoothly, and of course, it's never going to replace, a tangible, real convention.
Right.
But it's for now, it's the best we can do.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm so glad we got to reschedule. I know we were set for last week? And something came up, so I'm glad that we were able to reschedule.
My friend that I'm staying with broke her foot.
Wow, we're all the rotten luck, right?
Yeah, and then today, the gal who's coming to help her take a shower and stuff came in. Was supposed to, we thought at 10, turned out to be 1, so I was dealing with that, so I apologize for my tardiness.
No, it's perfectly fine. I'm so glad that we were still able to have it, and I'm just grateful. I'm a huge fan of yours, so this is like a dream come true for me.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
No problem. Well, you have a nice rest of your day, and you stay safe.
All right, you too.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Wash your hands.
Yes, definitely will.
Okay.
Yep,
Bye.
bye.